Hi, today we're going to be talking about backing up your WordPress website. I feel this is probably the single most important thing you can do for yourself and for your peace of mind, because things go wrong. Let's get right into it. Go into your WordPress admin, meaning go into your site, then type site name / wp-admin, log into it. I'm already logged in. Go down to plugins, click on add new, and scroll down to this search plugins function and search for Updraft. Press enter. There it is. It came up as the first one. This is the one I like to use. There may be many others out there. I feel this one is quite good and the one I recommend. We'll go into the information on this one in just a minute, but for now, let's click install now. And it's installed. Let's go ahead and activate it. There we go. It's activated. Welcome to Updraft Plus, the world's most trusted backup plugin. So let's go ahead and press that. And for now, let's just create a backup manually. I do most definitely want to back up my databases, and I want to include all the files. So I'm going to leave the defaults alone. Let's see what else it offers. And we're going to press this to back up now. Now, as you can see, it says, congratulations, your first backup is running, but to avoid server-wide threats, backup regularly to remote cloud storage in settings. That is exactly what we're going to be doing next. We're going to back up to Google Drive. It offers a number of options, but I like Google Drive and I have plenty of space there, so that'll be perfect. And we're going to set it to back up at various times, maybe once a week, and keep the last 4 backups. I think that would be sufficient. So the backup is complete. Great. And I can see I have one existing backup. Before we go set up the other stuff, what I want you to see here is how to restore it. You're going to click here to restore the backup, and you're going to have however many backups you decide to be backing up in a month, and it will overwrite the oldest backup first and then continue to back up for them. So you would have a number of options to back up on. Then if I needed to restore, click here. If I want to get rid of this backup for some reason, I could click that. And once you do set up Google Drive, in case you ever lose synchronization or change something to it, you can click this button here to resync to your Google Drive. So it'll pull up all the backups you have in there into this location. Let's keep going. And we're going to click on this go to settings. So here you need to make a determination of how many times you want to back up your files and how many times you want to back up your databases, and how many you want to retain, meaning your oldest one will get overwritten first. For me, I think weekly makes sense. I'm going to go weekly, and let's go last 4 backups instead of 2. You may want earlier, but then keep in mind, if you have earlier and you don't check your site enough and you have a problem, then you can't go back too far if you only set it to 4 backups. And if you're going to set it to more than 4 backups, make sure you have enough space to do so. Let's click on next. I'm going to just click next. I'm not going to try any of that. More settings, look through and change. I think these are fine, leaving them as is. Over here, you're going to be saving your changes. This is something else where you can control all your backups from one place. I don't need that at this moment. And this is where it's trying to get us to get premium. Again, I don't need that. I'm going to go back to settings. At this point, I'll pause the video, go log into my Google Drive account, allow it to have access to it. You need to give it access so the files can be stored there. And now I have completed the setup process, and if I go into settings, my Google Drive is active. If I come back out here to backup and restore, the reason I tend to set it for once a week and retain 4 backups is because if I do any major changes, I'm going to come in here manually and create a backup. So that I don't lose a whole week's worth of work when it has not backed up yet. That's just a little pro tip for you to keep in mind. Next, I went back into plugins, add plugin, typed in Updraft so I could see this again. I see it's already active, but I'm going to click on more details, and let's take a look at what it has to say.
Updraft Plus simplifies backups and restoration. It is the world's highest ranking and most popular scheduled backup plugin, with over 3 million currently active installs. Backup your files and database backups into the cloud and restore with a single click. Backup into the cloud directly to Dropbox, Google Drive, Amazon S3, or compatible Updraft Vault, Rackspace Cloud, FTP Dreamobjects, OpenStack Swift, and email. The paid version also backs up to Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Storage, Backblaze B2, SFTP, SCP, and WebDAV. Don't risk your backups on anything less your WordPress backups are worth the entire investment you've made in your website. The day may come when you get hacked, when something goes wrong with an update, your server crashes or your hosting company goes bust, and without good backups, you lose everything. Would you entrust all your hard work to a backup plugin with only a few thousand downloads, mixed reviews, or no professional support? Believe us, writing a reliable backup plugin that works consistently across the huge range of WordPress deployments is hard. Updraft Plus works. We'll keep your backup safe. Why you should backup your website. WordPress, like any CMS, can be vulnerable to things such as server crashes, hacking, security flaws, bad plugin or theme updates, and insecure web hosts. If anything happened to your website, it would cost you dearly in time, money, and reputation. Whilst other security measures are essential, backups are the ultimate insurance. They mean that, if the worst were to happen, your website, plus all related files and databases, stay safe, and can be restored in no time. You could always create your own manual backups, but using backup plugin is infinitely quicker, simpler, and safer. Life's busy enough. With Updraft Plus, you can't simply set and forget, scheduling in automatic backups to save you time, work, and hassle. How Updraft Plus compares with other backup plugins. Updraft Plus is the most highly rated and popular plugin out there, and for good reason. Not only is it comprehensive in terms of its features, but it's also easy and intuitive to use. And because it has such a vast user base, it's tried and tested in a whole range of different situations and scenarios. And like many other plugins, Updraft Plus restores, as well as backing up, backs up to more cloud options than any others, allows you to set up automatic backup schedules. For the ultimate inconvenience is faster, using up fewer server resources has been tested on over 3 million sites on our website. We've got a whole page dedicated to how our premium version compares with the competition here. Updraft Plus Premium. The free version of Updraft Plus works just fine, but if you need more features and options, you can purchase our premium version. Here are some of the many features of Updraft Plus Premium. Incremental backups easily duplicates or migrates websites with Migrator, multi-site/multi-network compatible backs up non-WP files and databases to multiple remote destinations, more storage destinations, for example OneDrive, Backblaze, Azure, SFTP, and multiple destinations. Database encryption, advanced reporting, supports WP free dedicated expert support. Find out more on our comparison page. Updraft Plus Premium is available for purchase here. Managing multiple website backups. We've also developed a brilliant new plugin that allows you to backup, update, and manage all of your websites remotely from one central location. It's called Updraft Central, and it comes into different forms. Updraft Central, free, self-hosted. Updraft Central Premium, fully hosted and ready to go. Cloud version also available. Instantly create a temporary clone of your site. Updraft Clone. A temporary clone is an instant copy of this website, running on our servers. You don't need to test or develop on your live site. Instead, you can Updraft Clone it, and throw away your clone when done. Learn more about Updraft Clone here. Easy, press the buttons, ellipsis points. Updraft Clone does the work. Reliable, runs on capacity from a leading cloud computing provider. Secure, 1 VPS virtual private server per clone, shared with nobody. Fast, takes just the time needed to create a backup and send it. Flexible, if you want, test upgrading to a different PHP or WP version. To create a temporary clone you need 1. Credit in your account and 2. To connect to your account. You can buy Updraft clone tokens from our shop, here.
So those are some of the reasons I use Updraft, and there, as you can see, Updraft has other features as well. Some are premium features which I do not use and don't need for myself. There's also an Updraft clone which I have not used yet. You may want to explore that if that's something that's necessary for your needs. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to leave some comments and ask questions as necessary. Bye-bye. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. We hope you found it useful and hopefully it solved a problem you were facing. Remember that you will find step-by-step information on our blog pages on every topic covered by each video, and our products page showcases each item we have discussed to date. You can find us at squareq.com. Now we will quickly tell you why it benefits you to subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment. Simply put, we believe we will get wealthy together by saving money and making far better decisions. We always try to skip the fluff and get to the point so we don't waste anyone's time. As you can see, a massive amount of time and effort goes into each video. The videos are good, the content is priceless. As we grow, we will always give back to our subscriber base. We hope you act now and subscribe. Ring the bell and leave a comment. Because if you are not able to take action, then this opportunity will simply pass you by. Good day.